Hey yo, what's good? What's up? It's your boy Crosive, and for a morale booster, I decided to say it's adventure time. So definitely just kick back, enjoy the adventure. Uh, Generally doing something a little bit more unique like this, I don't quite know what to display to you guys, but I'll give you guys a brief overview of like this area, right? This new area. I call it Jump City because, well, we're in the desert and you normally fight three groups of something, three to two groups of something as you go through this place. So it's pretty treacherous. And another annoying factor about this place is that everything is poisonous as well. So it's very hard to survive, very hard to thrive here. But you can do it with perseverance and knowing a little bit of the map. My first go around, every time I got into an altercation, a griffin came and tried to murder me, but I have a sorcerer here that's pretty good at her job. So, and this is what I'm talking about. There's like big groups getting jumped. Trying to see what's going on. There's not a lot of healing items in this area as well. This is probably my first favorite vocation too. When I got it, I was like, hooray! The idea of being like a spell sword is just blowing my mind. Dude, and I die here, and I don't have any healing. Just this, and that's it. I gotta rock with what I got. You know what I mean? It's kind of frustrating. And then everything here is also poisonous too, so it's crazy. Sometimes guys live to fight another day. Remember that, live to fight another day. I'm trying to get all my people out, but this is a very, what is it, arduous, hostile environment. Everything wants to kill you. Even the town, once you get to the town here, they even want to like arrest you for something, you know what I'm saying? I had to get used to the local law, and I had a skedaddle that I'll show you guys briefly maybe. Again, I'm just trying to calm my people, bro. I'm just trying to calm my people, because why am I gonna fight a losing battle, you know what I mean? And this is me battling the UI in the game, or the AI in the game, because I just want to bring them to my location, you know? And now I can't do that. I gotta go fight the lion. It's not homunculus, but this the monster that I'm trying to avoid is like an OG. I remember I enjoyed fighting him in Dark Rising, the original. But yeah, you see me succumb to poison too. It's crazy, man. It's not easy living in this area. And the great thing is, I smuggled myself in here. I smuggled myself in just to get whacked, bro. It's crazy. All right, that was a crazy one. This is take two, you know. Obviously, I decided to go around, like, because there's no feasible way my crew can deal with all of them. Maybe one by one it's possible, and with antidote for sure. But yeah. And okay, guys. So when you play like open world games like this, do you guys tend to follow the beaten path, or do you guys explore? I'm more of a tally kind of person, so I just kind of wander off and do my own thing. But here was the first time where I've ever experienced where I can't really explore as freely as I want. Not because it doesn't let you, just because, again, there's a lot of fighting, and if you're not prepared to go through combat, you're just gonna meet your death a lot. But yeah, you know what? I like the combat in this game, so I'm always down to go through some sort of fight. I thought I was about to die in a cheeky way because of that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, look, but he died from it. That's crazy.
Now I've got you.
Yeah, but look, it looks like we're on the road again, you know. I'm always looking for that archer, man, because that archer be in crazy spots and just posted up.
Traveling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. It is nearby. Lead the way.
Trying to get the stagger going. Again, I'm just trying to have all these battles be as clean as possible. I don't want to lose too much health here.
Soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
The longer the battle goes, the more likely like someone's gonna pull up and try to like jump you. That's what happened to me my first go around in this place. I would prolong the battle just to make sure everybody would come out relatively with no damage, and it would just become this giant mess. Like y'all saw how if the first take went, right? It's difficult. I couldn't survive because I had no potions, and you'll soon realize why I'd rather just craft my own potions. Oh look, and I maxed out my vocation, so you know, just trying to take the smart route while also gaining EXP.
At once, master.
That's one thing that I can say I do enjoy about Dragon's Dogma that I hope they throw in like more packs is vocations. I feel like so long as they add new ways to combat, I feel like this game could just continue forever. But you know, this game's been out for a while now. I don't believe they even talked about any DLC for this game, but I know for sure so long as they add to like the god mythos and all this stuff, like, you know, maybe add like unique creatures to like the area that pertains to God, like, or like whatever deity they decide to pull up. You know, I feel like this game could go far, could survive for sure.
A product of heedlessness. Do not give up hope. Help will come. Most impressive.
Yeah, I'm not trying to die, man. I will win. Only got one life, you know what I'm saying? Only got one shot. I'm not gonna miss my chance. Again, everything here is poisonous, from the birds to the lizards to the goblins, like the people. Like, it's not like you have to be really on point about
Thank you, Arisen.
Health management and like not getting hit, especially while you're low, you don't have healing. Very important. When I first pulled up to this gate here, I was poisoned and I got jumped by a griffin. I was like, dude, I am not living. I was so mad. There was a dude glitched on the pillar. It was funny, and I was staring at it, and I get smacked up. It was crazy. Look what I'm telling you.
No
See that griffin?
beyond our combined might.
Bro, they waiting for you. They expect you to mess up. They like, hey man, don't slip.
I think.
Yeah, and this is the city of, I don't know how to spell it, but it's Bob. It's like Bob Battle, City of Battle. That's what I'm gonna call it. But it like has an H and L in it. This is like my second time coming to this city.
And well met. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless.
I'm actually trying to currently save to buy armor
Though the
here
sun is still
because, yeah, the more expensive the better, I hope. Fingers crossed.
Good morrow, everyone.
I honestly just need
Come, we've much to be getting
to
on with.
improve Hazel's
I hope you
armor
slept well.
because she's like the Griffin Slayer and I'm the Dragon Slayer, so.
I'd fain put down my steel What do you think you're doing here?
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore him because I'm not trying to get arrested. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm telling you, I'm not gonna go easily. I'm gonna probably kill the entire town if I have to. Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not getting locked up. You're gonna have to get somebody pretty impressive.
All this work, not a shred of gratitude.
Yeah, the only reason why I'm here is because I had a mission prior to help a guy sculpt a griffin, and I killed the griffin too fast. I was trying to do it slower, but my pawn started hitting crits, and I was just like, well, there's nothing I can do at this point. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna just skip to the part where I found him. All right, after ransacking a couple of houses and looking and going to a fire temple, essentially, I found the guy's house, and yeah.
Clark means to unveil the sculpture before a select audience. He asked me to extend an invitation. I will await you at his estate in Vernon.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I do not care about the mission itself. I'm just trying to get the money. I bump into a lady who's trying to sell me a house here, and that house is mad expensive, so I am trying to buy that house. You know what I'm saying? I have one house already in a kingdom I frequent a lot, and if this place looks like a genuinely great training ground, so I just kind of want to cement a free campsite here. And yeah, I bump into a lady who will help me do that. Oh yeah, see, look, she look like she's trying to arrest me, bro. I don't want to have to hurt nobody right now, so I'm trying to leave. But yeah, I'm following this guy because I think he's gonna lead me to where I'm supposed to go. But instead, I kind of just start wandering, so I'm gonna skip to the wander and show you guys what I find. All right, we're walking around a place where people grew a lot of vegetables, so I assumed this was like a storage unit, you know, and it looked kind of like a prison. So I'm like, hey, what's going on here? This place looked kind of fancy. I'm liking the digs, and then I get these goons start hitting me in the back. I'm like, damn, man, like y'all can't even tell me what I did for real. Like, bro, what the hell? What the hell is this, bro? You ain't even got no stay out signs or nothing. I just walked in here. Y'all want to storm a nigga? Like, come on, man. I'm trying to pull my squad out because they don't even know. They don't even know what they just started, bro. I kill dragons every morning, bro. What do you think I care about you cats, bro? I saved y'all. See how they do you? Nah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Hold on. I'm getting pieced up right now because it's a 3-on-1. I had him trapped in that corner, bro. Oh, now it's a 1v1. Get done up, boy. I'm telling you. Yeah, and look, I got the double hit on the slice too, bro. I tell y'all, I hunt dragons, bro. But yeah, like these guys don't know what they walked into. Don't understand they were doing their job, whatever. But yeah, their job just got them killed. Unfortunate how that works. All this could have been prevented if you just told me what was the problem here. I obviously don't want to make this city that I just obtained, right, my enemy, because there's a lot of profits to be made. So I am leaving. I'm actually getting the heck out of Dodge, and I'll show you guys more of what I find when I find it. Look, I saw a path that led to water, and me loving to be by large bodies of water, I had to check it out. You know,
I imagine we would not escape.
You never know what you're gonna find, especially in a new area. I already kind of assumed it was still gonna be poisonous stuff, but I'm always down to find and fight new fish creatures. So because you know what, they probably taste delicious. So we're just pulling up to the beach, seeing what we got. And unfortunately, it's lizards. I was hoping for crabs, but you know what, we can all, you know, dream. These guys startled me because they're hard as rocks. Y'all saw me bouncing off the hide like it ain't nothing. I'm over here concerned this shit, like how am I gonna hurt this thing? But then I realized, okay, maybe I just stab it in the back and it's good. Yeah. Or just if I gotta keep hitting it in the back for it to do damage, whatever, man.
You've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up.
We are at our best when we combine our strength.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Yeah, we just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna be a little bit of a beach adventure, cause you know we're always looking out for them tokens to give to the guild. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to collect all the items and all that. So you know, gotta look for them coins. Gotta look for them coins. If it looks too nice, you gotta explore just a little bit, just a little bit. My brain is telling me that this path over here that's like vaguely covered on water or over water is gonna lead to something crazy. But we're gonna have to come back another time, because again, I'm trying to stay mission focused. Y'all can let me know if you guys really want to see me while out on the exploring, just to like bump into random stuff, because I do that on my own time, because that entertains me. I don't know if that entertains anyone else, but yeah. I'll let you guys know if I find anything interesting. Yeah, funny enough, while you're beachside, I guess you want to climb some rocks, right? So I just start, you know, climbing. I start climbing rocks, man, and I bumped into some stuff here. I bumped into some stuff. Found some stuff too. As you can see, this pathway, I thought, you know, hey, this might lead to some money, treasure. The Mr. Krabs in me was like, you know what? If it's gold ore, I'll take it. If it's money from a chest, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm down for it all. Ain't nothing in here. It's a waste of my time. I should blow up the entire cave, but I can't. Unfortunate. You know what? The moles, bro. The moles, bro. I'm already ready for it. Honestly, I generally just like the vibe of this game so much. Again, a hole that could lead to something or death. You know, it leads to something. Oh, look, it's slime. Guess what? I've been training to kill these things. Then, wait, what? It explodes? Crazy stuff, man. Learning new things every day. So the slime here isn't poisonous. They're explosives. Insanity. Maybe if I was an archer, I could make explosive arrows. Who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah. Gotta just ignite and go boom. Yeah. Very nice. Again, this game, I just love the overall vibe of this game, because again, so many unique features. I wonder, again, like if I could kind of like probe a group battle with those explosive slime, I could probably just kill the whole group here. Yeah, and yeah, I found some fruit, you know. Let's move along here. Yeah, so yeah, don't know how it happened, but my pawn fell, and it looks like now I have fallen. I fell down for real, and it hurt. It hurted. I skidded my knee, and I'm over here like holding my knee like Peter, like
And use them when the need arises.
And like I'm thinking to myself, man, I need to get my pawn, bro. I can't just leave Hazel, bro. That's my OG. She been with me since I was level 1, bro. I gotta go get my OG, bro. And then she's like too high up. I don't even know where she at for real. So I'm like, dang, bro. I gotta revive her. I gotta revive her for real, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna go revive her for real, bro. Alright, so I'm on my way to revive Hazel, right? And remember how I was talking to you guys about that house that I was trying to buy? Well, I gotta buy it from this lady. If you guys are curious and y'all want to know what, you know, where to buy the house, here you go.
Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved.
Yeah, and see, that's why the police kept trying to talk to me. But I'm telling you right now, if they want beef with my pawns, bro, they want beef with me. And I'm not trying to get arrested right now.
Not feeling so keen, are you?
Again, and so now I'm back to trying to revive Hazel. All right, so we revived Hazel, and we're gonna go finish that sculpture mission. It's in another kingdom, far, like not far away, but it's pretty far away. And so yeah, I gotta go get to the right place to where I can cross, because I don't have a warp stone on me right now. More hobgoblins. Honestly, if they didn't have armor, I'm pretty sure I'd one-shot them. But since they have armor, they don't stagger as easily either. So it's just wow. I just like how this location finishes. I feel like if the devs of this game, excuse me, I couldn't talk. If the devs of this game like actually put DLC in, I hope that they focus on bringing different vocations, maybe that also have like magical attributes, because I feel like that's where the game really does shine, is in the magical vocations. And in Darkness Rising, my favorite was the spell archer, right? Instead of shooting regular arrows, you shoot magic arrows and magic bolts and all that. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Just bringing those vocations to light in a better looking game, I think would be pretty cool. Especially if we get like something a little bit different, like a scythe vocation or something like that. Scythe vocation does like healing and dark magic. I think that'd be pretty lit. Elemental archer be kind of like I could think of like Ezreal from League of Legends, but you know, different obviously because it's not gonna look the same, but like the same concept, but with the elements. See, I'm trying to get to this kingdom, right? That's in a different location, and I was thinking that Riverside spot that I was at earlier, would it have gotten me there faster? Because now I'm thinking there's a blockade close to where I'm heading. There's a blockade. It's not gonna let me through without the proper channels. I smuggled myself in here. What are you doing, big guy? I thought this was a secret path. No one really knew. He's like at this point, when I first saw these guys, I was really scared. But now they're just kind of like giant naked babies swinging sticks around. And it's just kind of like, what are you doing here, big fella? Silly guy. If only I could like leave him alone. I don't want to kill this innocent Giganto. But you know, he's going to sleep.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm like a forest guy, obviously, because I wander places. Okay, so I make camp a lot, and they make comments about how much I make camp.
Shall we proceed into the depths?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You know your pawns be talking about you. The other two pawns I had before I got these two, they were always telling me about their masters, bro. I'm just like, damn, the pawns be really.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master?
Be really
Great,
going crazy.
You can only carry so much.
I wonder what my pawn will say about me when I'm not around. She probably be telling y'all all the stuff I found. Yeah, but back to going to that blockade, right?
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
Oh, like, I feel like people who play this genre of game, they already know to like pick up a lot of stuff and to like craft your stuff, very Dark Souls-esque, right?
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
But yeah, just getting back onto the road, you know, on the road again. What are we gonna find? I don't know. But yeah, hopefully it's interesting. And the first thing I see, honestly, isn't even the monsters. I think to myself, wow, I could probably get a lot of ore from here. Again, I'm looking for just stuff to help improve my gear. And again, once I get Hazel, her upgrades, because she does really well in this area, I should have like an easier time. She has like low health too. I need to like bring that up. I don't want her to die fast, especially in the dragon battle. She is so important. I gotta figure out how to move these gigantic walls out the way.
Well fought.
Yeah, I don't like getting hit again. Not a lot of healing items. Not a lot of healing items. I was lucky to find these ones, and now they're all gone. You know. It's very different from the other area. I felt like I was kind of living lavish, right? But I guess in new locations, new problems type shit. You know what I'm saying? New locations, new problems. I think this place was kind of made for you to like run through healing items. Everything is a lot stronger. Most things give like after effects that either drain you of something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whether it's health, stamina, chanting ability, it all just depends on the creature. But yeah, guys, always explore, you know. But in games like this, of course, you're gonna be a little bit more of an exploratory mind. When I figured out that you could break walls, I'm like, man, I gotta go back over some spots, bro. Gotta bust some walls, you know.
I'll go and open the chest.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? My pawn probably really good at crafting stuff and like finding chests. That's really what I do. So if my pawn isn't good at that, I don't know if she's paying attention. But yeah, more cave adventure. Hopefully I find more slime that I can blow up, you know. But hey, another chest, I'll take it. This reminds me of Dragon's Dogma, the first one, Darkness Rising. One of the favorite places I loved was this underwater temple, right? And it had a bunch of invisible lizards, and I think you had to fight like a cyclops in there, right? It was for a quest, if I'm remembering correctly, right? It was just this really impressive water puzzle area, and I'm just thinking, wow, very well made, you know. I haven't found anything quite like that in this version of Dragon's Dogma, and I kind of hope I do, you know, like a dungeon kind of feel, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that was the big draw for me in Dragon's Dogma, those kind of like dungeon-esque places where I find like, you know, this mystical overpowered creature, you know, kind of like how it ended in Dragon's Dogma 1, where you fight the dragon, right, in this like crazy battle to gain some like omni power, you know what I'm saying? Like it almost was like, in my opinion, like Magi, or yeah, Magi, the anime, right? You're just going into these towers, fighting these gods, getting their powers, or these Daijin getting their powers, and you know, leveling up essentially, right? And I feel like that concept could go well in this game in particular. Heck, you could probably get new vocations off the idea too, but again, I don't know if that's what they want to go for. I know I wouldn't mind some sort of like fire dagger fighting style based off of Magi, when I don't want to misquote his name. Elibaba? I don't. In Magi, right? There was one of the main characters. He had a dagger fighting style, which was a royal fighting style from his family, right? And he learned it. And when he finally was able to showcase that in the Gladiator arc, it was insane, bro. It was probably one of the top like 3 best moments in the entire anime, like bar none, because you could finally see what this guy could really do, right? Unfortunately, they didn't make that like his primary fighting style. I don't know why, but you know, writing choices. I thought the dagger fighting style was freaking crazy. If you could fight a gladiator with an actual sword with just a dagger, bro, and you're parrying shit, and you're just like taking it to him, bro. It's so insane. It was so insane. If you guys haven't seen Magi, the anime, I would highly recommend it. Probably if you like magic and adventure. Okay, if you're an isekai person, you'd probably like this too. I wish they'd continue that anime, to be honest, because the way it ends is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But, you know, then they'd have to continue the Sinbad series and, you know, really make it all blend together. But, you know, I think it's possible. But anyway, we're on the road again. Again, I'm not trying to fight everything that crawls in these caverns. Normally, if I see something, it's either going to be eaten by me or I'm going to kill it. But right now, again, everything here is poisonous, and there is a bigger threat behind every corner, literally, right? So I'm not trying to get too low and die, okay? I don't like restarting. It annoys me. All I'm thinking to myself is I'm killing these dogs as quickly as possible. I do not want this dragon to become alert. We're just going to go around the dragon, go around the big lizard. You don't want no smoke with that. Again, imagine that dragon's poisonous and his fire does poison and burn damage. Like, what though? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different game at that point.
I'll turn you into a fish cushion.
Yeah, Hazel has this ability where she can, like, drain health from opponents or, like, foes. I feel like that's a really cool sorcerer move to have. Very, very versatile. And I don't have to worry about her health as much anymore now.
We've got them on the run. It's a mark for a champion.
Oh, that was a snipe. Ouch. Alright, but yeah, just trying to, again, get through this battle without losing everybody. The big goal is, again, not to die. Especially in a place where everything's poisonous, can be a challenge. I believe my party here is pretty low. So this battle, I have to play it really close to the pocket, boys. Close to the pocket. So yeah, might as well just heal myself up the best I can here, and then look to execute, you know? Execute the mission, which is the campfire on the other end of the wall. Stagger, unfortunate. Though the big thing that I'm trying to learn about this game is how to imbue my weapons with an element. That's like the one thing that I'm really trying to figure out. I wonder if it's just like RNG where you have to find a weapon with an element already attached to it, or if there's like a rune of some kind I can attach it to. There was a shrine, right, where it was, the shrine was all about fire. So I wonder if I do a quest with someone from that shrine, will it give me the element that I want? Just spitballing at this point. Again, even though I've played the first variation of this game, even in that variation, I could not find a way to make a weapon with an attribute. I could only find weapons with attributes already with them. So again, if that's not a thing in the game, I think making that like a crafting system thing might be interesting. Just again, making more content for this game is very easy. I could see them adding like poison effects, you know what I'm saying? There was just to get this quest, the guy was talking about petrifying the griffin, and I'm like, okay, well, how do I petrify him if there are no spells to petrify? You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's an ailment. Again, and even if there is the ailment, how do I get that on my weapon, you know? It's just the combine function
I suppose we cannot expect sunshine to follow us.
doesn't it, like, it does its job, but like there's so much more you
But at
can do
least I
with
know
it, if
I'm
that makes
up.
sense.
We must not
as I
be
get into this gigantic bird battle in the middle of the sky. Just gotta kill all the harpies, bro.
poison.
See, I got poisoned here. It's fine. I have potions. But I don't have an answer for everything, you see. Oh,
I
Lord.
shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I'm telling you, when I get into a battle and I can't cure all the elements, like, I feel like instead of it being like 75-25, it's now like a 65-35. I don't like the odds going in their favor, but they're dead, and I will take their money. Yes. One more dollar to that house. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get that house so I can start farming this area. I wonder what the max level is for this game, and if it's like you get to the end and you can go into like this infinite dungeon full of bosses to battle. Again, if they add that like DLC to where they're like towers you go into with like gods of like specific elements, or like just gods in general where you have to fight and slay, that could be pretty interesting. There's this one creature
That was
I know of
well
in
fought.
particular
There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow
that
ourselves
gives
to
you a
become
quest
complacent.
and you have to like help her
Each trial
or
as
it,
comes.
depending on how you see it, with this quest, right? And once I get to her, I'll make sure to show that if this video here even gets enough likes or support anyway. So yeah, suffice it to say, obviously I'm really enjoying this game. This game is great. I enjoy adventure games probably the most out of any genre. It probably goes like adventure games, fighting games, and racing games. And who dares to interrupt me speak? And he's solo too? Crazy, man. I would have let him go. In places like this, I feel like humans would link up to fight the monsters, but the fact that there are other humans here trying to like pick off the weak is interesting in my mind. I would feel like if there's a world where there are like a bunch of different monsters, there are actual cyclopses everywhere, there's a dragon in the sky, you know, I think the human race would want to unify. I think of Attack on Titan, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that the biggest enemy is always us at the end of it all? It's not even the monsters that force us to evolve and adapt into the world. It ends up we turn into the monster either literally or metaphorically, and then we are the final boss. It's like, why can't we just overcome the natural adversity, unite, and then, you know, thrive off of each other? Just like, it's so silly. It doesn't make any sense on why we can't just get over the trauma, heal together, and then grow together, like, you know, like a garden or a forest after a fire. You know what I mean? But again, I digress. We're trying to get to that barricade so I can figure out how to get across the border. I'm smuggling myself across this border, guys. I smuggled my way over, and now I gotta smuggle my way back. It's a long story, and those who know, they know. I don't have the paperwork. I'm just here now. That's funny. Bomb. Alright. Simple and clean. But yeah, back on the road again, as they say, on the road again. Honestly, the other adventure game that I can say really won this year for me is Red Dead Redemption 2. Cowboy Simulator, that's where it's at, man. It's a great time. Very well made story. You either like some characters, you hate some characters, but you're gonna feel something for every character. You know what I mean? But I think that's kind of why I enjoy this game. It's because I enjoy all the characters, The one, especially the ones like that I've had for such a long time. That's why I don't change up pawns very often. I just enjoy it more this way. I'm a loyalist, so I guess it makes sense, right? Very loyal guy. Alright, but anyway, let's just figure out where this monster is and get him out of the way so we can get back on our way. I think this battle was probably the more frightening one because I'd always find this guy in the middle of the night. And fighting him with a bunch of skeletons is not fun. I ignore the head too long and all of a sudden they start respawning and it's like, man, here we go again. Sit down, big fella. Y'all need to sit still for me now. Just trying to shave the top off, man. And peel your muffin cap back. Okay, so you know these levels of conflict aren't anything to me. You could say I've mastered it as I shoot his head up like a person's face in Final Destination. That new Final Destination, by the way, was great. I had a lot of good time. Can't say I hated it. Hey, get down there! And I missed, man. Unfortunate.
Let us watch our growth carefully to determine our best.
After fighting so many big opponents, I just think they all have this butt slam that they do, and I'm not trying to get sat on. You feel me? Let's not. All right, but I'm not trying to get sat on, but I sat him down for sure. You know what I mean? So we're on something else, and now we're on the road again. Again, this place can be really treacherous if you're not prepared, if you're like new. Again, my first walk through this place, I was bombarded and feeling like I was fighting a mirage, definitely bamboozled. But you know, again, I persevered through the first journey, and now you guys are seeing my second one. Again, just trying to follow my map. You know, again, being Towley, I get lost easily. I see something shiny in the distance, and I'm like, where does that lead? You know what I mean? Can anyone relate? Does anyone ever say, oh yeah, I'm going to go follow the path and then just go the opposite direction?
Now then, which way? Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
You know what I'm saying? Proceed with caution, trust in myself, always. But again, like, I look at my team and I just think I gotta find a camp.
Statue of its own.
Let us approach, that we might examine it further.
When I walk through this place again, I'm probably gonna do a little bit more exploring.
I learned of its location.
I'm hoping I'm roughly level 40 by the time I come back here again, or maybe like high 30s, like 38, 39. I feel a little bit more confident to explore, but. And you guys are seeing why right now, because again, there's a fight everywhere. Fight in every location. Honestly though, if I just saw the warriors here and I didn't see the mission indicator on my map, I probably would have ignored this. But again, you're trying to buy something really nice that's gonna benefit you for a long time. You take every quest you can get. You know what I mean? Subjugation of monsters complete. Where's that lady to pay me? Where is she? Where you at?
Gratitude.
Oh, it wasn't a lady.
This is for you. Take it.
See, like this is what I thought it'd be. Me rescuing or aiding people in need, and then me getting paid for it. Nah, it's not. It's not like that. It's not like that at all. Unfortunate. He was just an outlier.
Curatives are our best bet when we have no mage to rely upon.
See, and look. I just got out of a fight, and then all of a sudden I hear wolves, bro. Who want it? Hopefully y'all got enough meat on your bones so I can eat. Goddamn.
Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested.
You said it, sister. Oh look, my homie already got the arrows drawn. Who out there? Telling you, man. Whoever made that cat,
Fight on.
bro, they knew what they were doing. That man devious, eagle eye, but he hunt eagles so he can eat they eyes. Bro, and my assassin is fucking in Narnia. What in the hell? What in the hell?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
They talking like that. Now when they start talking like that, my bender in me starts kicking in. Shut up, baby, I know it. Oh look. The end of Serenity. Or maybe just a brief end. But yeah, we're nearing the rough end of this one long walk. But yeah, again, fraught with danger, fraught with chaos. And look, that Griffin pulling up kind of fast, man. I hope he leave me alone, bro. Ah, here we go. Ah, snap. Here it is. Bro, chill, bro, chill. Y'all wonder what Griffin tastes like? I'm so curious. Do you grill it or smoke it, bro? I'm thinking about doing both, bro. He looked like he got a lot of meat on his bones, man. Anybody had fried Griffin before? Bro, what do you season that shit like? I'm gonna make my shit spicy. I gotta tenderize the meat, guys. You already know how it is. My chefs out there, where you at? Y'all know what it is. Nah, you know, hey, now I'm cooking them over the fire a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta smoke it, bro. I'm smoking them right now, man. This is why I love Hazel, bro. She kills these things and cooks them up nice for me. Go ahead, shouty. Oh, and he died? She said, we eating good tonight. Alright. Let's go. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at all. That was easy. And he pull up looking crazy for what? Just to get done up. Not while he's around. I'll tell you that. Not while he's
We
around.
might find a use for it.
Shit.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Ah, look. It's my turn. My turn to, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do my job. Whoa! That was a whiff. Nice try. Thank you. Come again. I wonder if the hobgoblins spawn because of the janky wood sculptures. So I tend to break them because, again, if I establish supply routes, you know what I'm saying, the ox carts can safely travel, then I can fast travel to wherever I want to go quicker in areas where, like, I don't get as much XP from killing the monsters. Which again is a place we're gonna be going back to. So yeah. I also don't know quite how long to make these videos, so I'm just putting out a simplified version of an entire journey. Sometimes my journeys have structure, sometimes they don't. That's why, again, if you guys want to see the more structured side, you again support this one. If you want to see the less structured side, then you should just support this one, and it'll come out eventually. But yeah, we're getting closer to that gate, right? To that gate I was telling you guys about. I gotta smuggle myself over. Alright guys, so basically I found a rock, I threw this rock, and I teleported to where I needed to go because I could not get an ox cart to come on the opposite end Probably because there's no aux carts going over into that death-filled place to begin with, which is understandable because that block is always hot. I am telling you, and you guys have seen it. So anyway, I'm back into safer society. I say that, and then all of a sudden I hear wolves being attacked, and then I think this is near the royal side of the kingdom. Where are the guards? What are they doing? They are nowhere to be seen when the wolves attack, but as soon as I walk past specific areas that I guess I'm trespassing in, they are there to try to murder me instantly. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm just gonna exterminate these wolves to show them I'm that, you know, I'm just chilling. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And because I can't get my quest since he's freaking out.
This isn't right.
None of it's right. But you know what I'm saying? Where are the wolves at? There ain't no wolves near me.
Your chance to prove your
Everybody tripping and there ain't no wolves. She run outside. Why she, like, what's she even doing for real, bro? Like, she tripping for nothing, bro. And then look. Who's bait for real? Me or her?
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Look, and then they died.
That was superb, Arisen.
Man. Can I just get my quest on? By the way, guys, we're here to see a sculpture, right? We're here to see a sculpture, so obviously I also killed the guy, the monster that he was making the sculpture on quickly, so I didn't do the quest correctly. I was supposed to play the fight a lot slower, but again, I felt like my abilities sometimes do damage and sometimes don't. And yeah, the creature died faster than what I could expect.
But the anticipation is apt to kill. My word.
They start laughing, but I think it's pretty decent.
I overestimated.
I couldn't make anything like that, and I'm like, damn.
How dare you claim my
But
gold
again, I wonder
for
what it looked like if I actually played it slower. Would it have been in more detail? Would it have? This man needs to shut up. Like, people, like, no lie, it could have been better. I don't know what the better looks like, but how does he know what better look like? How he gonna hate? I'm looking at it and I'm like, dang, that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody make that right now and you're gonna be flabbergasted, bro. I know you ain't talking shit, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, people like that I get heated with. Like, I low-key thought, man, I should just put this hood on real quick, wait for nighttime and do what it do, and ain't nobody gonna know. But I'm gonna move on. I'm already a rebel in this section of the place just because of the people I align with, and y'all gonna see that very soon, okay? You know, crack a few skulls. All right, but
no fear, master. I'll fare all
yeah,
right
I
without
will
you for a
see you
little
guys once I find something interesting. All right, guys. So now we are basically. I met this little girl, right? She lives in the woods with her grandpa, and this little girl likes to read books, but she doesn't like to read normal books. She likes to read grimoires, and I'm kind of a grimoire collector myself. So you know what? I said, hey, I'm gonna just pull up and give this little girl all the grimoires I have, right? Trying to be Johnny Nice Guy, you know, and it's a quest, so you know, more money for that house. Hooray! Hopefully, right? And if it's nothing good, then I'll just sell what she gives me. You know what I mean? Hey. This place is kind of a low area, so I don't expect anything of interest to pop out like that, that goblin did. But you know, I'm just here. I'm here to drop off some grimoires to a little girl. You know what I'm saying? Ah, here we go. I'm gonna just take that real quick. I almost one-shot everything here, so it's like it's kind of just like needless slaughter. But again, if they want to aggro me, man, I'm down for it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Trying to get done up
As you
in
wish.
these streets right
I shall
now.
return directly.
Again, I'm just checking the map, making sure I know where I'm going and where I need to be. Took the wrong turn at Albuquerque, and now I'm backing it up like turd. Back it up, turd. Right up, turd. Gosh. I find it funny because it's a little girl, right? And I'm pretty sure she wears a red robe in a forest surrounded by wolves, living with an old relative. I feel like it's like a Red Riding Hood trope. Thus, I want to like complete the mission. But here's the thing that I realized, right? I can't give her the grimoires in front of her grandpa, so I try to throw her in here to like talk to her in private type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just couldn't get the interaction to begin. So I you know, again, I'm trying to get this interaction to occur, right? It's not working.
Shh. Save all that grimoire business for.
And it's like, so now I gotta remove the old man, right? So I'm thinking to myself, well, how do I do that? I'm not trying to wait. I'm trying to just get this over with.
To discuss.
I got other things to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this area. So I throw him out. I throw him outside. Let me just.
Shh. Save all that grimoire business for when we're alone.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work. So, yeah. Alright, and so basically after reading the quest and, you know, actually seeing what the quest required of me, I realized I did not have the right grimoires. I got a little salty, and I went on my next adventure, which is going to Melv. Melv is a prominent dragon slaying city. And so, yeah, there's some people here that the lady in Melv originally was the mayor of this area, and the Queen Regent is actually kind of like a cunt biscuit, so we're trying to not usurp her, but at the same time, I'm trying to establish a group of people who can live their lives free from this lady. And the fact that this guy's asking me money to come into a place that I saved from a dragon attack, I want to kill him at the door, but I'm not, okay? I'm not. But I'm telling you right now, if I see anything wild in this city right now, everybody's head's gonna roll. I'm telling you right now that this is the first city I saved. You're not gonna mess with the people, all right? That's just how I am in these kind of games, and I'm gonna enforce it. So, and this is far enough away from the castle too, so I don't have to deal with real ramifications either. So again, they can get to work. Like, you know, it's E for everyone right now. So yeah. I'm just, you know, checking out the spots because I'm trying to look for a friend. I think I know where he is, but again, I'm just trying to check some spots. This is where he likes to frequent. So, you know, ain't nothing crazy. Look, I see this. Look, nah, man, I just saved these people. I just helped these people out. What are you doing? Huh? Just because the mayor's gone and y'all push that lady out, y'all wanna mess with the people, right? I got something for that. Oh, look, bro, I said it. I was not joking. I wanted, like, I'll tell you guys what. When they start getting really uppity you, when I get into that royal area, I want to do the same thing I did here. But I'm smart. I don't want the whole castle on me. You feel me? Oh, look, this guy.
The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds.
Look,
Passage into and out of the
he just walked into the lion's den. Ain't nobody want him in here.
As slaves. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned. I'll be honest with you, the dragon's flame has, when I mentioned as much.
Look, I don't even care about what he's saying anymore. I just see the dude hating me. All right, bro. All right, hold on. I'll get right with you. I'm blowing them up. Like, how y'all want them hoes to blow your mind. This is a mercy kill at this point. Alright. So now I gotta get some weapons for my rebel friends, right? Interesting. Nah, I'm just going back to confirm the conversation. Make sure I gotta get weapons for my rebel friends.
How are you faring? Have you been able to procure any weapons for us?
As soon as this is confirmed, I'm like, okay, so I should buy them weapons, right? So I gotta go back to the castle. Funny enough, I'll have the castle supply the rebels. Interesting, right?
Your choice
But it's
to
all
make.
coming out of my pocket, so how unfortunate. That's her. That's her medallion making that noise. It's crazy. But then guess what? I bump into a couple of buddies.
Hail! I've not forgotten what you did, helping me save my brother.
Oh, word? You didn't forget?
Would that I could
Crazy.
return the favor.
Yo, I'm
But we've
down.
A bit of a situation. Our weapons are being kept in yon storeroom, with those cowards stationed in and around it day and night.
Say, mayhap we could distract them. Then someone could slip in and...
Are you mad?
Hey, yo, bet.
But
Hey, yo,
All
bet. Do it up.
How's
Do it up.
this?
See, look, look,
will
look,
you
look.
do it then?
And y'all, now y'all see why I support this town, right? Y'all see it, right?
What do you think you're
Y'all
doing?
ain't gonna mess with this town. I'm telling you. If I get wind of it, I'm walking over. I'm pulling up.
Halt!
It's gonna get crazy. Loyalists, remember, this is like the first place I found. First place I had to save. And now the queen wants to fuck it up? Dude, what? Leave these people alone? And the people who play this game, they know. The lady who used to run this whole spot, she was a nice lady. She cared for everybody.
How
The
are you
town
faring?
that she moved
Have you
to
been able to
avoid
procure any
capture,
weapons for
she's
us?
kind of like the new pseudo mayor there because she cared for the people. She loved the people. She's just a great person. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey man, you know, I'm down to help. I'm down for the cause.
You've reclaimed our weapons.
Always
Well
down for the
done,
cause.
sir. I'm
Never down for the count.
My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time has come to leave this village behind.
Yeah. See? What's that mean? Are we about to look?
I've got you
Look. Listen. I was playing. I didn't want to massacre you all, but if y'all gonna really force my hand, hey man. Hand-to-hand combat, always go for the leader first. Oh well. Look. It's like they're crumbling like a stack of chips, bro. Two people like that out of nowhere. Now it's just a battle.
Hold your ground. Do not let our foe approach.
I can do magic too.
Courage.
Bro. I'm knocking chips down when all I really want to do is stack chips. So many chips that I could make a whole bag. Enough chips to make everybody fold their hands at the table, bro. And for that, I can't quit.
This cannot be. Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup.
At least they smart. I thought I had to kill all of them.
You have my gratitude for all you've done on our
Yeah,
behalf.
no, man, we cool.
We'll
We
make
cool,
for
bro.
the village Ulrika staying in on our own. If I were you, I'd leave this place.
Yeah,
before
I'm
the
about to leave too. All the cool
arrive.
people left.
At any rate, this is where we part ways.
You think I want to stay here with
But
all the
if you are
drones?
of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome
guess
you
not.
into
Nah,
our new
man.
homes with
I gotta
open
pay to
arms.
just to come in. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a town, bro. This town got attacked by dragons, and then you're gonna charge people for coming in, bro? They probably still trying to pay for
What does this
damages.
say? Shall we take a closer look?
Like what? The cat always wants to show me something new, and I'm just kind of like doing my own thing. I gotta go this way. Alright, well, we're heading to Melv now off of information received. So I will hit you guys back up when we are back in Melv. Alright, so we're on the road again to Melv. So yeah, we're heading to Melv. No, I like this part of the map, right? Because this was the first kind of like new area I discovered. It's pretty cool. Different. The goblins look semi-different if you get really lost in the woods. You get stuck in the sticks, as I like to say. And you know, this was where I found the first Minotaur in the game as well. Is around this area, and he was covered in like foliage. And I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, look, a little mini tussle, a little mini skedaddle. I can't believe my archer got hit by a pig, but you know what? Things happen. Things happen. That pig's gonna taste tasty later. You know that's for sure. So, yeah. I can't say, well, I can say the more you go through specific routes, the easier it gets to traverse them, right? Even though, as you guys see, there are monsters at every turn. To here, it just doesn't seem like a real issue. Because, well, obviously I'm high level and these guys aren't wearing armor. But in the battle in the sands, that little area with all the poison monsters and stuff, I tell you what, it gets kind of funny. It gets kind of fun because again, monsters have more gear and I'm dealing with status effects now, which is nice. I just hope I can apply them myself. Like, imagine if like I could put poison on my, I don't even know what weapon you'd call this. Spear? Dual spear?
That was well.
I don't know what weapon you would call that. But I put poison on the blade, right? And then all of a sudden I can do poison damage. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? I have from the exploding slime, you know what I'm saying? I could put their blood on the blade, right? Would it then be explosive? I don't know. But like, you know, it'd be interesting to figure it out. Like, say like it has to be ignited first, right? So that way you get the fire effect. Well, what if I fight a dragon, right? And like I stab it in the chest while it's breathing? Will it explode in its chest? I don't know. It's just like these weird things like that. This is why I wanted to try Monster Hunter, because I really be trying to hunt these things for real. I had to save Maiden in Distress, but you know what? It's whatever. Just on the road again to Melv. When I'm in this area, honestly, I'm just trying to find something with 3 health bars. I feel like that is what makes the combat worth it. But again, sometimes some combat you can't escape. So what can you do? And look, right after I close my craft bar, because I was getting a little crafty, you know, a little craft boy RD for you real quick, I get jumped by some wolves. And as soon as I saw the 3 health bars, I'm like, okay, all you guys have to die in a blink. Like, in a blink of an eye. Cannot be around for when whatever this is rears its ugly head. Looking for it. Where are you? I feel like a fisherman almost. I caught a big one. I'm just like reeling it in. Where you at? It destroyed the bridge. And I'm like, my luck is like literally so bad. I'm trying to go over there and you destroy the bridge. Like, thanks. I appreciate you so much. Like, okay, so when they fly, obviously I'm trying to wait for them to land because I do not have the ability to hit them while they're flying, obviously, right? But I'm gonna try. I always keep one long range skill on me, you know. I always keep that thing on me, at least one, you know, just in case. Shut up! Talking to me. I missed. You lucky I was trying to hit you in the face. But yeah, honestly, this Griffin ain't a thing, and I'm gonna hopefully make some Griffin lemon pepper chicken wings out of him. in a second, man. I'm telling you. I might make some spicy buffalo out the off the thigh, bro. I'm telling you, man. Bro. Okay, what? Name one, because I'm getting weird, right? Name one mythological creature that tastes good. Other than Griffin, I think dragons would taste delicious. Second to only a sphinx. I feel like a sphinx would taste kind of bizarre, but it'd have like really satisfying gamey taste. Almost like lamb. But hey, that's my headcanon. What's yours? I'm thinking like some creative cook out there could make a Halloween themed griffin chicken thing, you know what I'm saying? And then just like base it off of a game like this one. Okay, you know, Monster Hunter came out, right? And Monster Hunter has its own custom food, right? I'm waiting for someone to make content off of making that in real life, you know what I'm saying? Or like their own rendition of it, you know, trying to zhuzh it up because they're unique people, you know? But yeah, we're on the road again to Melv, and we just killed a griffin. Kind of easy, you know what I'm saying? When I first saw the griffin, when I was like level 5, I almost shit myself because I'm like, if that thing, like it landed in the wheat field of the kingdom I was in, and no one did anything, and that thing was tormenting me, and I was like, dude, what in the, like what? Hello? I'm like, police, somebody arrest him, and they were just not doing anything. It's crazy. But yeah, then I pass a line going somewhere, just trying to get my objective done, and I get arrested and thrown in Huskow, and they take all my clothes. Like, what? Stark ass naked. Like, what? But there's a griffin ripping up your wheat fields. So?
To think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Crazy.
Our respective abilities
Hey, yo.
are unique as well.
Who that growling? Who that growling?
Well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Doing all that rah shit. Ain't nothing happened. Who's doing all that growling, bro?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Yeah, freshly rested.
Lest all that vim go to waste.
Dang, he just died instantly. That's crazy. Oh, do you see what I see, guys? Now, you remember how I was saying, you know, I'm a dragon slayer, right? I get a lot of rewards out of killing dragons, man. And, you know, he's looking like mighty tasty. Mighty tasty. Maybe we're going to try some dragon tonight. First, cleave his heart. But I get cooked. I wish I could move a little bit faster doing the spin, but sometimes you have to accept what you got and what you can do, right?
Torch! Quick! Douse the flames!
I know she ain't worried about no fire right now. We're fighting a gigantic fire-breathing lizard. Are you worried about the fire coming out? Not the fire that he's shooting at you? Crazy, bro.
Stilling its pulse with no movement, but it can be done.
Yeah, I am trying to steal his pulse, right? I'm trying to figure out, because, again, I will say I have had this vocation for a little bit now, right? But I don't know all the ins and outs of it yet, right? So I'm trying to figure out better ways to slay these dragons, especially after how this battle ends. This battle, the way it ends, I was very... I won't spoil it. Y'all see. I'll show you guys. Obviously, I'm shocked, right? So I'm trying to think of ways to get rid of the stun. Again, I'm trying to focus on the effects. I don't really care about the damage. It's the effects, because that's what really is going to kill you. The light kitty from the sky always leaves you in stun state, and that stun state leads to more bullshit. Honestly, I'll say it. The 2 Capcom games I've played, bangers, man. Like, I've enjoyed them quite extensively. Like, I'm curious to see what the more this franchise has, and to explore more franchises myself. Like, I don't really think I've delved too much into like Bandai Namco games or like big brand names. Even I might have and I just don't know about it. Like, I don't know the company that made Tekken, but I play Tekken a lot. I don't know. I haven't played any of their that company's other games, you know. All right, but we're back onto the dragon battle, right? So my main goal is to cut that shiny thing out of his heart or out of his chest, right? I wanna take a bite out of it, you know, while it's still beating. I wanna eat it while it's fresh, you know. And I see him holding my friend, and I'm like, can you put her down, please? Hey, are you listening? Put that down. Look, and I hit him. I hit him, right? I thought, okay, like I actually did it. Like, I saved her. Hooray for me. Hooray for us. This is gonna be easy. First time. Like, one shot. You know what I'm saying? Poggers. But then he heals. Okay, cool. One more phase, and I get shocked. I see here that Hazel has turned against me. Why? And then I die. Betrayal? We're going through the betrayal gardens right now. Betrayal? Ah, shit. But one thing's for sure. That dragon has to die now. Because the only reason why he won, because he had my closest friend betray me. He has to die. He has to die.
One location
all
in
right,
the vicinity that may
take
be of
2,
interest to you.
and
Shall I tell
I'm
you
thinking
more?
about making boots out of the skin of this dragon, okay? I only see victory. I was close the second time too.
Ice attacks.
Or the first time, not the second time. Out. I don't know why my brain is saying I've never played Dark Souls before, like that's a relevant thing to say, but yeah, I've never played Dark Souls before. Or Elden Ring. See, I'm trying to manage my food a little bit more strategically because again, there is no third take. It will not go to 3. I'm trying to rip this guy's heart out, literally. I get so much for it. You know, I'm gonna accomplish that task. Dodging that, I get it, because I'm not trying to be confused today. Hazel's trying to steal his soul, and you know what? I am glad to see it. He just starts, you know. I'm just trying to hit it, the weak points, man.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Kaboom! I mean, his health is dropping pretty fast now. It's looking like a done game, right?
Really?
Looking like a done game, right? Oh look, he about to shout. Bro, how does that exhaust me? That's what powerful Aurora. See, I wish, like, and I guess this brings it to Elden Ring, right? You get dragon arts, or I think is what they're called, like dragon spells. If I could get that roar and it just reduces like everybody's like foes' stamina and it like fears weaker enemies, that'd be pretty lit. That'd go so well with like 2 classes. One in particular, the warden, the one after night, where you get the gigantic sword. I missed that one, but it's all right. Try not to get stomped on. The end is near. For one of us, we will see soon. For whom we will see. And then he just flies out of my view, and I'm thinking You baby back bitch. You whole asshole. How you gonna fight me? Make my own pawn kill me and then run.
Fine place
You
to harvest
lizard.
some ingredients. Shall we see if there's ought to be
You
found?
giant iguana. Now as I walk away with this sour taste in my mouth, I'm left to wonder,
We have found a material.
what would he have tasted like if
I'm
I
sure
killed
we'll
him?
find a purpose for it in due time.
We will never know. But yeah, we're on our way to Melv. we're still heading to Melv, guys. For what? I don't know. I'm gonna report to that really nice lady that all of her friends
Over
are safe
here.
thanks to me, and you know, we're gonna see where it goes. We're gonna see where it goes.
To the chest. I shall take a look inside.
Yeah.
We're here, Master.
I
We
heard
are
what
here.
transpired. Thank you for fighting on my people's behalf.
I'm looking at her face. I'm like, damn, your face pretty red right now, girl. You been
I
drinking?
held that everyone had made it out
And
alive.
that song come up in my head. Oh, I've been drinking. Oh, I've
Would
been
you visit me
drinking.
again once night has fallen?
Anybody know that song? Go, I want. No.
Puritans are our best bet when we have no mage
And then it
to
says,
rely upon.
it says pull back up at night. All right, bet. I'm thinking we're about to do some espionage, right? You know what I'm saying? It's time to go to sleep, guys. You know. So yeah, I will catch you guys in the night. God damn, that was a good nap. But now I gotta go talk to this lady and see what she need from me for real. You know what I'm saying? And we really just try to figure out what she need for real. Okay.
You've come. Glad I am to see you.
Girl, you still been drinking?
There's a strange thing.
So what's happening here, guys? What's about to happen here, guys? Low key.
Time and again you have come to my aid.
Okay, so
Would that I could repay you in some way.
I'm just thinking about
Unless there is
the
little
goddess of the
time.
hunt, cause this lady's a bow user,
Yet, if
and
your heart
like
e'er
I
aches for a
I
place
love
to
the
call
goddess of the
home,
hunt. She's like my favorite
only
god
this
is.
village.
So I don't know.
No, not the village. If e'er you're in need of a hearth to return to,
Oh shit.
then let it be mine.
God no! Oh, what? Oh wow. Okay. If that's what I gotta do, bro, I say that village again. What the heck? And the item I got. What? Oh man. So does that mean that her house is my house now? But yeah, guys.
Whatever trials we may face, I
What
shall see
an
this village
adventure.
as people
What
say
an
in the
adventure.
morning.
If
good
you
to
guys
see you,
want to
Richard.
see some more of this wacky adventure, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.